Not a lot of conversation about the really beautiful parts of men. Outside of their money, outside of their things that we are attracted to that don't get a lot of attention.
Today we're talking about the beautiful traits we find in men. Yes, we're talking about the beautiful traits that men are not seeing, but we see them and we find in them. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this clip for you all to watch to the end, and we'll come back and talk about.
Not a lot of conversation about the really beautiful parts of men. Outside of their money, outside of their things that we are attracted to that don't get a lot of attention. And I know a lot of men are not going to listen to me or believe me, but when I tell you these attributes are so sexy. Number one is vulnerability. When a man can be honest about the trials and tribulations of life, how it made him feel, what he learned from it, how he grew, how he found resilience, how he's changed over time, and honestly and authentically articulate these things to his partner, to his friend, to his therapist, it is so fucking sexy. Unfortunately, a lot of men think that it's best to be a macho man, don't cry, blah, blah, blah. That is what other men are telling you to be. But what are the women saying? The women are saying, tell us, talk to us, confide in us. We want to help you. We want to get to know the real you. How can we really connect if you don't let me in? Next thing that I find, chef's kiss, decisiveness. It is so sexy when a man can just make a decision. It's not about how quickly he makes a decision. It's about how he thought about it thoroughly. He weighed the options. He looked at the pros and cons, and he made the best decision for the moment. And once he has made up his mind, it's made. If that ain't masculine energy, I don't know what is, baby. The next thing is a man who cares about others. I always wondered why I had such a strong attraction to Malcolm X and revolutionaries, and it's because they dedicated their life to helping others. It's so selfless and it's so sexy. A lot of men are inherently selfish. So when you meet a man who actually wants to make the world a better place and puts action behind it, oh child, I'm ready to cook a Thanksgiving dinner every day of the week. Last one, I actually asked my mother the other day, what trait would you say is really important in a husband? And she said, a man who is slow to anger. A man that is not reactionary. A man that can sit in his calm, who can let a wave of emotion pass. It's not that we all don't get triggered, but when you understand that your trigger is a feeling and you can sit with it, you can understand where it comes from, and you can decide how to act. It's giving man. It's giving husband.
Hey beautiful people, how are you all doing today? It's your girl Maria David, and I'm back again with another interesting video. Yes, I agree with the creator. All she said, yes, I agree. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. What is your own, like, what is the thing that, you know, gives you like when a man does that, like, it's done. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Okay, I have a few stitches to share with you, so let us watch stitches together. At the end of all the stitches, I'll be back with my own opinion.
There's not a lot of conversation about the really beautiful parts of men.
I don't know if I'm gonna post this, but she's so right, y'all. Like, my husband, because that's my husband, don't play. And even saying that's like crazy to me, but I'm so grateful that my first will be my last. Like, thank you, Jesus. But the way that he provides comfort for me, like, I don't have to worry about anything because I can find comfort in knowing that he's gonna figure it out. He has it handled. He literally told me his only goal is to make my life easier. What's like, you, like, come on now. Or even times where we're trying to figure things out and I'm like, okay babe, what do you need from me? All that he needs from me is for me to make sure that I'm the healthiest version of myself, taking care of myself in ways that he cannot provide for me. And speaking of providing, having a man that provides beyond financially is everything. That man provides for me mentally, spiritually, emotionally, every other way possible, girl. And it's like, I don't have to show up and be the strong woman that I felt like I had to be. I can rest. I can be dainty. I can just be a woman and just be me. And he just goes above and beyond to make sure that I am happy, I am taken care of, that I feel loved and valued. he speaks so beautifully to me. He doesn't raise his voice at me. He doesn't call me out of my name. He doesn't mistreat me. He doesn't cheat on me. Like, he does. We don't, like, that's not this space. And it's amazing to be in a space that God has given me, and to be with a man that is healed, is healing, that is consistently making efforts to be a better man, making sacrifices, showing up. That man goes above and beyond every day for me, and I love him so much. Like, that's my man. I don't know, I don't like getting on the internet too much talking about stuff, but I'm like, no, like, let's talk more about healthy black men at that. Not every man is out here toxic and annoying like what's being pushed in the media. In real life, outside of the social media, there are real black men that are standing on business, and I'm just grateful that God gave me the opportunity to have my Boaz.
There's not a lot of conversation about the really beautiful parts of men.
If you haven't watched the video, please go watch it. To me, that is the most attractive thing a man can do, is be able to express his emotions, express his feelings, be vocal about them, and not just be like, I'm fine. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. Nah, don't worry about it. I got it. What do you got? What are you fine about? What are you good with? Like, go into more depth on how you really feel. It's beautiful when they actually can do it. Another thing she mentioned is decision making. Phenomenal. Sorry, my head was being squeezed. But yes, when he can actually make decisions for us and with me. Not just on his own, but he know we're a good team. When he knows when to include me and be like, nah, baby, it's okay, I got it. Don't you worry about a thing. And he vocally reassures you that I got you and shows you I got us. Communication is key. And also to be able to express where he's going and where he's taking me. No more settling for non-communication.
There's not a lot of conversation about the really beautiful parts of men.
She's not talking about your crush. She's not talking about your boyfriend. She's talking about a very mature, grown, healed man. Just scroll.
We are talking about a very grown, matured, healed man. Not all those dusty, raggedy men we're seeing, king baby everywhere. We're talking about the ones that are mature, the ones that know what they're doing. You know, this is what we're talking about. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Okay, I'd like to hear your thoughts about this video in the comment section. For me, I feel like communication is one of the biggest things for me. Like, be able to express yourself, be able to talk, because most of the time these men do not talk. They keep things to themselves, and they rather go out there to talk to their friends and, you know, express their feelings to their friends, or they just go out there and just try to get issues off their head. They will not come to tell you how probably hurt they are feeling about some situation, probably at work, or just normal probably family issue or something. They won't tell you how sad they are. They won't really communicate deep. They will just like talk on the surface and be like, it's just this, but I'll be fine, you know. But they're not fine. Like, it's always cute and it's always good to hear a man really go into expressing himself, deep communication, talking about matters that hurt him, and try to also solve the matter, not just talking. But I feel like communication in different angle, you know, is a beautiful thing for me. And when it also comes to decision making as well, it's always very cute to see a man that just make decisions, not just making decisions that will make, you know, the relationship to go astray. No, the kind of decision that he has done the deep thinking and you're like, okay, this is what we're doing and this is what we're doing. It's also a good thing as well. Yeah. As the first Stitch said, there are healthy relationship out there with black men. And there was a time, see, this year we are going to see how healthy relationship can be built, because I noticed I have posted a healthy relationship this year. This year, okay. In short, I want to even do part 2 on it, because a lot of people are coming out to talk about how healthy their relationship is with black men, and I'm like, we are finding the men that are good. We're finding the men that are not all men. You know, when we say not all men, they are parts of the men. We are already seeing them, like the wives are coming out, the girlfriends are coming out to, you know, let us, for people that have hope, that still have hope to find a good man when they want to date. Don't worry, don't lose hope, okay? Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. It's a short video and I just decided to share with you all today. And thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. I can turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload an interesting video like this one. And I'll see you all in my next one.